Ready?
Ready.
Hey everyone, welcome to the latest episode of Snitchin'. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, and get ready for the best part of your day. It's another one that has been a long time coming. We got my cousin Lizzie on. I've been stalking her to come on forever. You guys heard a ton about her wedding in Mexico. We're going to talk about that, newlywed life, and yeah, we're just going to chat. Hey, Lizzie.
Hi.
Welcome to the pod.
I know,
Thank you. So
welcome.
exciting to be here. I'm a long-time listener.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Lizzie is also, if you remember, my cousin Emma was on in probably January, February. It's her sister. So yeah, Lizzie is also, fun fact, as big of a cat lady as I am. So we could talk about cats for days. We probably won't bore you guys, but it might come up. Just fair warning.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
I
definitely.
almost feel like we reverse engineer this and go straight for the kitties to begin because it is going to come up.
Let's get it over with.
Just get it over with.
Oh my God, Lizzie, you will appreciate this. Brit and I went and saw reminders of him like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Every time there was a cat on the screen, which was frequently
There's
enough.
a kitten in it.
Here we go. It was like, oh, every 10 minutes. I was like, Brittany, we've seen that cat.
Yes.
Not that cute.
No, I literally, if there is an animal on the screen, I get really excited, but I also have this like impending sense of doom. So I go on doesthedogdie.com. It
Yes.
does give me all the spoilers, but I'm like, I have to know. Knowing if the dog or cat dies. Because have you ever seen I Am Legend?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Well, don't watch it because
That one scarred you.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, the dog's in it. Does the dog die? And the guy's like, no, it doesn't die. And we're watching it. I'm sorry, the dog dies. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And the guy looked at me, and this is why I don't really fuck guys really. And he looked at me, he was like laughing. And I was like, are you effing kidding me?
Oh my God. What a
Yeah.
psycho. Who laughs when an animal dies? Like a psychopath.
Truly. And someone's upset about it. I'm like, I'm not weird for that. I'm not weird.
Listen, I don't know if I would go on doesthedogdie.com. I don't know if I would visit the website, but I would be very upset if a dog died in a movie, and I would not laugh at someone grieving. That's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
Thank you for grieving. I was grieving. I was like,
Yeah. I'd be like, oh
Yeah.
my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I would be
Yeah.
upset too. Yeah. The one that blindsided me was Marley and Me. Like, there's like this, like, very drawn out, sad, painful death at the end of the dog. And
Yep.
I wasn't expecting it. And
Yeah.
my mom and I saw that in the movie theater.
Totally.
We'd sit there for a good 15 minutes after the credits were over.
no, I have like a vivid memory. I want to say one of the pugs died
Oh,
shortly
yeah.
after.
It was like- Yeah, it was like
movie.
after Daisy.
Oh.
I remember you guys seeing that movie because it was really hitting home. What's your tangent really quick, like favorite animal movie?
Oh my gosh. I don't even know. My
I
favorite.
think I know mine. Mine's Homeward Bound, I think.
Oh my God. Okay, that's actually yes.
Leslie's going to watch that tonight.
No, I know the ending. I always get like clips on the ending. I'm always like sobbing. Danielle's like, you crying? I was like, yeah. I don't know. Probably like aristocrat cats. But I don't love when things are like, when there's movies where like someone's like missing and trying to find their way home. Like I get like, it's like so sad. It's like the
I
cats.
know.
I don't love that. But that's like all animal movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Kristen, she doesn't like animals that much.
Okay.
Hold on.
So let me preface this by saying I have been self-conscious about this my entire life because people who are animal people don't understand how like not to be an animal person, which I understand because Brittany's been my best friend forever. But when I was a kid, I was allergic to cats and dogs. So my parents tell me. I don't know if that's a lie. Truly. Unsure.
Sure.
And I think my father, who is my like favorite person on the planet, he might be the only person I know who has had a dog and has tried to talk me out of getting a dog. He's like, Kristen, it's a lot of work. It's like having a kid. I don't know. Are you sure? Ugh. And I'm like, oh my God. Every time I think about getting one, I'm like, oh, it's a lot of work. I don't know. So I just haven't been around animals very much. But I mean, listen, I love Kelly and Brendan's dog, Frank. Like, I think, I like imprinted on that dog. I love that dog.
I love that.
Is that a weird thing? Is that from
Oh my
Twilight?
No.
I'll tell you. One time I was in my Uber and he was driving, we're just talking, and he was like, "Yeah, I moved back from LA because of my cats." I was like, "Oh, you have cats? Like that's why you moved? That's like pretty intense, but like I get it." And he's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "I have two cats," and I started talking about them, and I'm like, "Penny, she's just like me. We are the same. We are the same." And then I'm sitting in the back and go, "And Gil, he is my heart." And then we're like, okay, yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
back of
That's
the
why I say in my will, I'm putting if Chris and I die, my cats are going to Lizzie and Danielle.
oh.
No one else.
Like I will everyone keeps asking me to take our Aunt Laurie. She goes to Florida and she's like, "Can you take her cats?" I'm like, "Yeah, I will. If I have to."
Maybe.
We said this when your sister was on. Your whole side of the family is just so diehard cat animal, but cat lovers. Like it's all of you. All of you
Yeah.
guys. It
Yeah.
runs
Runs
deep.
deep.
Yeah, it does. And I mean, I even like, yeah, my grandparents, like, well, our papa, he did dogs, like Newfoundlands, like big dog shows. So he's like really into that. And, our Omi, she loves cats too. So yeah, we like really do love animals.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get a pet and you'll change your mind on that.
Yeah.
You
She's
will
coming
be
around on a dog.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dogs are great.
I'm definitely, I really think it could be within the next, I think it's imminent. I just don't know when it's going to actually happen, but I think it's going to be soon.
Yeah. Dogs are great because you can literally you can bring them anywhere.
I know.
Yes.
It's like, oh
Jealous
yeah,
of
you can
that.
go to the brewery, bring a dog. I can't bring my cat anywhere. I'm like,
Yeah.
heck. So
Yeah.
get a dog.
Speaking of Lizzie, where are you right now? Like, where are you coming to us from?
Oh, Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
Oh, I didn't know you were in Rhode
Mm.
Island.
Yeah.
Nice.
Rhode Island's having a moment.
I know you guys spoke about it recently. You're like, oh my God, Rhode Island's great. Like great food and like it's cheap. It is like,
Providence, yeah.
yeah, it is pretty cheap. I mean, it's nowhere's cheap in New England, but yeah, no, it's nice here. I like it. Like 45 minutes to the beach, good beaches, and I can be fancy sometimes.
Yeah.
I love cosplaying as like a rich person going down to Newport. I'm like,
Yes.
yeah.
So fun.
Have you tuned in to the Real Housewives of Rhode Island since premiered?
No, we need to. So we restarted Ted Lasso, finished it, and then we were watching Love on the Spectrum, and now we're gonna watch that.
Oh God. Here we
I
go.
was just talking about this with Brittany. I could not be more obsessed. Madison and Tyler.
It's
If
really.
they break up, love's dead.
Oh, I know. When Abby and what is his name,
David.
David, they broke up, and I was kind of like, yeah, she's kind of like, she's on her own. Like she doesn't need like any of that, Just want to support the girls, but yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna support the girls.
yeah.
That's funny.
Should we get into wedding
Yeah.
talk though? Tell us about
Like,
yeah. So everyone on the pod heard me talk a lot about your wedding. I went to Mexico for it end of February, Puerto Vallarta.
yes,
We escaped the cartel. But yeah, tell us about your wedding. Like, how did you pick that specific place in Mexico? And what was it like planning a destination wedding?
Yeah, so we originally weren't going to have a destination wedding because I was like, I don't know, I really wanted to, I felt that weddings were at a destination were like very cookie cutter, like this is what you get, this is like
Mhm.
you are, and like people are like watching you get married. And I was like, I don't want that. Also, like, obviously I married a woman. There are some places that like you can't, that's not really acceptable. And
Mhm.
like in
Aruba, I think.
probably like Aruba, like Jamaica is like really not like it's not a thing there, and like that's not to sing on those places, but like I just want to obviously feel accepted.
Of course.
So we were looking at places actually in Rhode Island to get married, and I was like, it was so expensive to just like get anything in America. Like the wedding industry complex is out of control.
Yeah.
And I was like, I said to Danielle, I was like, if I can't have exactly what I want, then I don't want it at all. Like that's whatever.
If you're paying that much money.
Right. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not doing that. And then I was talking, and then Danielle was kind of like, oh, and then we can have people stay and we can go to Block Island. And I was like, we're not forcing people to stay. I was like, let's have a destination wedding. We can force people to hang out with us for a week. And she's like, oh my God. So we didn't want to do Mexico. We went on like destinationweddings.com, like very nondescript. I was like, this is like not a real website, but they were great. And then she was kind of like, try Mexico. And we didn't want to do like, we just wanted somewhere private. And so we ended up picking that resort. It was new, and we didn't want any kids allowed at the resort. And then they were like, in the middle of it, they were like, oh, we're actually allowing kids come to the resort. And I was like,
Yeah.
great. But it was fine. I wouldn't even notice. Like the resort was big enough for us to like all be there, like see each other. And it was great. I'm so happy we did it.
It was
Brittany
beautiful.
was, yeah, like literally every time I talked to you down there, you were like, this is the best.
Yeah. I
Oh,
just love the
nice.
West Coast.
I know. Yeah, I know. It was beautiful, and like, we were happy that it was nice because we didn't go. We didn't try the food. The food ended up being really good, and staff was awesome. Like our wedding planner was so great. Love her. But the whole thing with the cartel was crazy. Um, so that morning we were going to go someplace with Emma, my
Yeah,
sister.
like into the town, right? I
Yeah,
think we
yeah.
were too.
we
Yeah.
we went to Puerto Vallarta the day before, and so my friend that was at the wedding, he was staying in Puerto Vallarta. He didn't end up staying at the resort. He just had an Airbnb in Puerto Vallarta, and it was insane. Like outside of his place, there was like cars on fire. But before anyone really knew that was going on, our cousin Davis, baby Jesus, he got out.
Mhm.
He was
Of course.
of course. Oh my God. Your mom was like, Julie was like, oh yeah, he has a horseshoe up his ass. Like he's
Yeah.
so sorry if I'm swearing. I don't know if that's loud.
Oh, that's
Not
totally
allowed.
fine.
So he got out and he took a picture. There was a car like on fire, and he's like, "Oh, maybe the cartel." And I thought it was a joke. So
Yeah,
Danielle and
same.
we go and we get our massages and stuff. I get out of the massage. I was like, "This is the most relaxed I've ever been. I feel so good." I get a text, and it's like, "We're not going out. There's like car bombings everywhere." I was like, "What?" And everyone's like staying. Like all my friends that were supposed to leave like stayed. So it was like kind of exciting at first, but then I was like, all the staff was there. It was like a very small staff. I felt really bad for the workers there. And then, yeah, I don't know. It was like, what do we
Yeah.
do, right?
Well, it's a good story now.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I was like, huh. Well, anyways, put that one on that whatever. But Danielle and I got out at our normal time. I think we were like a few hours behind. Who's that on the screen?
Eddie. Sorry, there's a cat walking
Edo.
by.
Very on brand for this episode.
I'm like, oh, I want one of mine. And so we were just like delayed by a little bit, but we got stuck in Mexico City for 2 days and stuck. We had so much fun, but because of the snow here. So it was like along with the cartel, there was like
Yeah.
one of the biggest snowstorms in New England. But other than that, the wedding was great. I'd do it again. I have no regrets on that.
Any like advice for someone planning a destination wedding? Like, was it as like cookie cutter as you thought? Because I feel like it's weird to
No.
not go there.
I know, right? I mean, I would say like if you can go, go. But I feel like just being like gracious with the person helping you plan everything and also just like asking for what you want. They're not going to really say no. Like obviously like they'll still say no, but like we didn't have like crazy things. Like we didn't want okay, the one thing I will say because we're two women getting married, a lot of the things that they were offering is like, "Oh, you get like a makeup artist and hair that's included." I was like, but who's going to get that? I was like, Danielle or me.
Oh.
Mm,
So, and then it was like, you get one bouquet for free and like boutonnieres. I was like, but what if we need two bouquets? So
yeah.
we ended up not getting hair and makeup done by the hotel. We ended up doing it ourselves. So then she was like, oh, if you're doing that, we'll give you the parasols. I was like, okay, great. And those were perfect because it was super sunny. So actually get parasols if you're getting married.
Is that the umbrella?
Yeah.
Pro tip. But that's a good point, though. Like, if you don't ask, you don't know. Was there anything that you asked for that you were surprised that they were able to do?
We didn't ask for crazy things, just like we wanted the fans on the chairs. I gave everyone like fans.
Smart.
We didn't want like the flowers that they had for us to pick from for the tables because I was like, I don't want to pay for a ton of flowers.
Yeah.
So they were just like, okay, what about like us just putting up a few like random flowers on the table? Like she really worked with us. She wanted us to have those. So
Nice.
just like that stuff. But
I
yeah,
feel like flowers are one of those things where I love flowers, but I don't know if I would want to spend. I don't think it would be something I would spend a lot on my wedding. Like I've always kind of been like, I don't know.
no, I mean, I feel like it's like one of those things like you don't really notice them. I guess you notice the vibe, but like there's so many other things going on, like so many people you're talking to. But the best thing about the destination wedding is like I had all week with these people. Like I had all week with my friends and my family. So I didn't feel like on the wedding I was pulled to say like, hi, how are you? How you been? Like talking
Yeah.
things that like weren't like just like greetings. Like I felt like I've already got through that. Like we've already said our hellos. Like I could just walk by and we could just have fun. That was the best thing about it.
Mhm.
That's a really good point. I feel like every person I talk to who gets married, and maybe this is the same experience you had, Lizzie, like the day of the wedding goes by so quickly because you are so worried about greeting every single
Yeah.
person and that just like takes
Yeah.
time. And so yeah, if you kind of have the full week, you don't have to worry about that. That's definitely, I would think, a plus in my book. I want to like touch on something you said because I feel like this is something that comes up for wedding planning, like the kids or no kids. What
Mm.
you know what I mean? Britt, like
Yeah.
I can't remember. You had children.
I think like some of my cousins, but like, I mean, I can totally understand as like going to like a resort with no kids. Like when Chris and I went to our honeymoon and we were in Hawaii and my mother-in-law is like a Disney club member or whatever. She had all these points because they hadn't gone to Disney since in like 10 years. So we stayed at a Disney hotel like for free in Mexico and there was kids fucking everywhere. I was like, get these kids out of my face. I'm trying to relax. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. I don't want to hear about your screaming. I don't want to hear about your peanut butter and jelly. I don't want to hear about your shoes or whatever. Like, and now that I'm a parent, I am like even more on board with that. So like I can totally respect when people go on vacation and don't want to be around kids because who does? It's not relaxing. You're
You're
paying all
like,
this
I don't
money.
even want to hear the word juice.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
As long as if there's tequila in it, then yeah. But like, I don't want
Right,
to hear about it the other
right.
way. Like, don't even like. Ugh. I didn't want kids because I didn't want so like my sister. I have two nieces and well, I have two nephews and one niece now.
Yeah.
So I didn't want my mom to feel like pulled from multiple. I
Mm,
would have been fine if kids were there, but also like you haven't met Danielle, Kristen, but she is like Fraulein Maria. Like kids are drawn to her and she's
yeah.
really good with them. And I think
Yeah.
it would feel like she needs to play with them. So I was like, let's just not. But then when the
Yeah.
kids were allowed to come, we opened it up for everyone. Brittany's like, no, I'm okay. I was like,
Yeah.
she's like, I'm
Yeah.
good.
No, no thanks.
So yeah.
But yeah. Wait, so okay, tell us a little bit more about Danielle. Like how'd you guys meet?
Yeah, Danielle and I met when we were in school. It was called the Young Americans of Performing Arts. Pretty sure it's like non-existent anymore, but it used to be like a really big show choir. So they would perform in like the Bing Crosby show. It was like very like, picture.
Cool.
Yeah, it was cool. But so then they started in the 90s, they started doing outreach programs. So then they would go out to different schools and like have a 3-day workshop with kids. So they teach a dance and teach like music and among other things, like emotional things, like talk about like, the best time of your life, whatever. And I took them as a kid when I was like in middle school, and it was like so amazing. Like I was so happy. I felt like it was the best. So when I had the opportunity to audition and join, I did. And that's in California. So that's where I was after school. And it was like kind of a college, but not really. It was like a fake college. And then Danielle was also there because she did workshops in Nebraska. So we met when we happened to just be on like a European tour. So we were both in Germany and we like knew of each other. She knew of me. She's a grade younger than I am. So yeah, I don't know. We just like hit it off. She like was obsessed with me. I don't know. Just
I
kidding.
mean, who wouldn't be?
I think we just like really hit it off, and she was like the only girl I've been with. So I was like, yeah, it was like fun. It just kind of stayed fun. Someone's like, why do you like know you want to be together? I was like, I know, I just like always have fun. Like we're just never not having fun, right?
Yeah.
That's a
So
great answer.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When everything was happening in Mexico, I was like, whatever, it all works out for us anyways. Like whatever. Like, oh, Mexico City, great. Well, I don't know. Just like one of those
Yeah.
things.
Is she from Nebraska?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corn fed.
I'm curious about that. Have you been out to Nebraska?
Yeah, I did. I was out to Nebraska for Young Americans because I toured all over America, and then I also visited
Cool.
her family. Yeah, it's flat. It is flat.
It's like I feel like you guys say it's exactly what you think it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like it's crazy. Like they have to plant trees because like their houses will blow down, and everything is so far away. Like when Danielle first moved here, I was like, "Oh, that's like an hour away." She's like, "So?" I was like, "That's long." She's like, "No, that's like nothing." So
Oh
she's
my
so
God.
driving like 2 hours to get to like dance recital.
Oh,
I
that's my
know.
hell.
I know. I couldn't.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like that's an interesting part of the country because like, I would be so curious to see it just because I feel like it's not one of those besides Omaha, but even then it's not like a highly touristy place, like you don't have
Yeah.
that many people going to visit. So I feel like it's like, what's that like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the people from Nebraska are really proud to be from Nebraska, but Omaha's nice. I like always am like, let's go back, let's go back. But Danielle's like, no. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Some days she's just like, I don't know. It's hard. The Midwest is hard if you're like a young gay person. So she's
Right.
like, I want to. It's like, let's just like, let's like redo it. Like let's make better memories, right? So I don't
Oh, you're so good. I'd be like, yeah, let's never go back there.
know.
Facts.
Whatever. I was like, whatever. We're just lucky, Danielle. We do whatever we want.
That's so nice to you go, Brit.
Oh, no, I was going to ask another question. I was just going to say, because we love asking this question, what is your favorite thing about Danielle?
There's like so many. Hold on. She's just like a natural caregiver. I like love that she just like takes care of things, but I also like love her whimsy. She's just so
Yeah,
whimsical. Like, I don't know.
she is.
Like, I don't know. Oh, God, I can't pick one. Just nothing really bothers her. She's just,
Yeah,
she's a really cool, like laid back kind of girl.
she's very light. No one's like, I don't want Danielle to come. She's like the best.
I know. Yeah. She's always just down for whatever. She's just like whimsical. I don't know.
It's nice to be around a person like that who's just easy breezy, go with the flow, brings up the vibe.
Yeah, but she's like interesting too and unique.
And she's interested in what you have to say.
Yes, big time.
One-on-one. She is like, she could have a conversation with anyone. And for me, I'm like,
Totally.
someone's like, oh, this is distracted. I'm like, sorry, what were we saying? Like, so like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's funny.
Were you guys out when you met?
I wasn't like not out, but I also like wasn't like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I think everyone like knew I was like not completely straight, you know? Like, it was like, oh, Liz, like normal, whatever. But Danielle was out, like, but not to her family. And then she came out to her family, and it wasn't like amazing. That's why she's here.
Got it. Well, it sounds like love. I would love to fall in love in Germany and then like be touring and getting to like perform.
Yeah.
I would
With, like-
love that shit.
But it's like literally like marrying your best friend. Like it's like if we got married, Kristen, like we would just come home, watch YouTube videos and like,
God.
you
Oh my
know.
God. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And we just like go to concerts randomly. We're like, let's go to this concert. Sure, let's go. I was like, what if you like wanted the TV to like watch like basketball? She's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like action movies. I'm like, this is a boy thing.
Yeah, I know. And I hate being like, this is boy, this is girl. But I'm like, it's so girl in our house. Danielle's like, if anyone came to our house, it'd be like, girls live here. I was like, of course. The living room's pink. Like, we have a picture of like Elvira. Like, it's just like random things in the house. I'm like, there's no boy has been in this house. Like, besides Gil, our cat. But
oh my God. That's hilarious. Well, Brittany was obsessed with the music at your wedding, by the by. She talked a
Oh my
lot about
God.
that.
Yes. Wait, that was one of our questions.
Yes.
Tell us about like the music. Like how'd you pick stuff? And I'm like talking the dance floor, but also like the ceremony.
okay, ceremony was, I love Pride and Prejudice. I got Danielle into Pride and Prejudice.
Oh God.
So,
Lizzie, that's my number one movie.
me too. Me too.
Oh my
Well, I
God.
know it is because you said that and you said Bridget Jones. I was like, those are two Pride and Prejudice things.
Yeah.
So yes, Danielle walked down to, I want to say like the beginning song, you know, where they're like all getting ready and stuff. It's like beautiful piano. And then I walked down to the song. The song is literally called Liz on Top of the World. It's when she's like standing on top of that cliff and it's like a big musical swell. And yeah, so I
didn't even know that.
yes, yeah.
Cool.
The song is called Liz on Top of the World. And I think Danielle's is called like Stars and Butterflies. I was like, typical, great.
Perfect.
And then when we walked down from the aisle, we put on Heaven is a Place on Earth. Like,
That was one I loved.
love
I
that.
love that song.
It
Yeah, I was so
starts
happy.
like that's the song. Like, you know what I mean? There's no like interlude to it. And also, I don't know if you've ever seen Black Mirror.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so there's this one episode called San Junipero, and it's like a very sweet episode, and that's like a song throughout it. And I was like, I want this to be played at my wedding.
Oh.
I love
Very
that. I
cool.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we walked into my parents walked into, I don't know, they just picked a song, which I'm happy because all the other bridesmaids walked into lip gloss. So,
Yeah. Would have been a little awkward for your parents.
And then we walked into Dela. It's like the song in George of the Jungle. You'll have to listen to it. It's so sweet. The lyrics are so good. It's just like it's just such a fun song. It's like such a summer song for us. And then the wedding at the reception, honestly, like with the invitations, we said like chicken or beef, and then what song will you be on the dance floor with? And so when we gave it to the DJ, we just made a playlist that had all of those songs on it. So really, like you complimenting the songs, it's like that's everyone. That's everyone.
That's true.
I just put it on there.
So you actually use people's songs because I'm always skeptical of that. Like I'm always like, I wonder if you get like weird songs, you're gonna be like, I'm not playing this, you know?
We got everyone. I think everyone knew the assignment though. They were like really picking like good songs, and then they didn't. Obviously, she didn't play all of them because we didn't have enough time. I have the playlist on my phone. I can send it to you though because it's all good songs. And there was one song I could tell. I don't think she was gonna play it, and it was the song that my sister Emma's husband Ryan picked because he's like, I never got to dance to it at our wedding. We were taking photos the whole time and I didn't get to dance to it. And it was like when I painted my masterpiece. And so I literally went up to the person. I was like, please play this song. And I got
Oh, that's nice.
But yeah, everything else. Yeah. And the best song of the night, I would say Old Time Rock and Roll. And that was Brendan's pick, Brittany's pick.
Oh.
He said anything Bob Seger. I said, who the hell is Bob Seger?
Yeah, like one of those people low key, you know a lot of his songs. You don't realize.
Like, okay, go off. And then but that was everyone came on the dance floor for that one.
Yeah, I picked Love Story and it was obviously a hit.
Taylor, sorry, I called you Taylor for some reason because I just
Thanks.
So I was hoping you just said anything Taylor Swift, and I was like, I don't know what to pick for Taylor Swift. Like, I don't know any of her dancey songs, so I picked Love Story because I was like, everyone knows that song, right?
Yeah, that's like you can't go wrong. I usually, I like to give people the leeway because sometimes they don't agree with my choice. So I'm like, whatever. I'm not fussy.
You pick if you were to pick a song for?
Honestly, for a wedding, probably Love Story.
Yeah, because I was like, I can't pick False God. That's a little too sexy for the dance floor. So that's like, I don't listen to a lot of Taylor Swift, but I love False God.
Me too. I love that one too. The saxophone's so good.
I think I would maybe do Whitney, I Want to Dance with Somebody, because I feel like that's always going to get people going.
That's a good karaoke song too. My friend does that and everyone goes.
Brit told me that you guys are so big Chappell fans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was really into, I think it was her first album, like the one with Good Luck Babe and
Red Wine's Champagne Supernova or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's her only album. She's booting like little things out there, but yeah, she only has that one. So when I first listened to her, it was like 2020, the world's on fire, and Pink Pony Club came on my Spotify like songs I might like, and I was like, oh no, I'm obsessed with this song. So I started following her, and I was like slowly seeing her music come out. Like she was so young, and she was just like, listen to my song, listen to this, and I saw she was like she was going to be in Boston playing at like a small venue, like I don't even know where it was, like in Alston, and there was like not a lot of people there. Like some people wore pink. Obviously Danielle and I went full out. If there's like a place for Danielle and I to dress up, we'll dress up.
Yeah.
And her concerts always dress up for her. So that was like good. And then she just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I was like, oh my God, I don't think I could go to her concerts. That was like $100 if you wanted to meet her. I was like, oh, I'm not going to do that. But
yeah, she blew up.
I know. Oh, that was a big song too for the weddings.
Pink Pony Club.
No, Champagne Supernova. No,
yeah.
Champagne Supernova. That's
Red Wine Supernova.
Red Wine Supernova. Yeah. That's like not my favorite song. And Danielle's like, do we have to do that song? And I was like, people love this song. And
yeah.
They did. And at the end, she's like, that was a good choice. It's like, I know.
You got to go for the crowd.
Yeah. But
I would say Good Luck Babe was that song still, I know it's like the single, but it's just so catchy. Every time it comes on.
Love that song. I love
it so much. I also love Naked in Manhattan. Like that's probably the one that I will just like listen to.
Mm-hmm. That's a good scream song. I know.
Are we on the same page?
Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah, definitely. So I have like anytime she comes out with like a single like on a vinyl, I'll always buy it. On the back of them, there's other songs like that aren't unreleased. So I'm like, listen to those and stuff. It's fun.
Oh, on a vinyl? Interesting.
Yeah. So on the other side of the vinyl, she has other songs and stuff that she hasn't released yet. So, and I know she's like in a little bit of hot water, and it's like such a hard thing because like, she wants her privacy and I like respect it, but I'm also like, you're a celebrity. So, but I also think people are a lot harder on her because she is a woman. So it's like a weird thing, right? Like Justin Bieber went to Coachella and sat and just like sang, but someone's like, okay, what if like Beyonce did that? Like, what if like Taylor Swift did that? Right?
We were just talking about that. Yeah.
We literally were
Yeah.
talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy to see Sabrina versus Justin back to back and that
Yeah.
was our exact takeaway. Like Sabrina couldn't even do that. She wouldn't even have the option because she would
Yeah.
just be like
Yeah.
hung out to dry.
We would never cancel men, but we're so quick to cancel a woman. It's insane. But yeah, that's my little gripe with that. But yeah, no, I think I love her. And I think I'm excited for her like career, and I hope like it gets sorted out. A publicist would be good. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Someone.
All right. Well, we only have a few minutes left here. So should we wrap it up with our little fun segment? Top Disney Channel movies?
Nothing better.
The cousins love the Disney Channel movies. Well, we all do.
Disney Channel movies. Okay, number one, Xenon, because I really couldn't decide on the third one. Oh, Cheetah Girls 2, specifically 2.
Oh.
Girls 1, didn't love it. Cheetah Girls 2, I didn't love it when I was younger, but Danielle loves Cheetah Girls because I think it was like kind of like, and we're only like a year apart, but it like, I don't know, it's like a year in like middle school, you know? But I rewatched it and I was like, wait, this movie slaps. Like, I love this movie. So Cheetah Girls 2. And then, I don't know, I can't decide on the last one, but I would say like 13th Year.
Oh, what a
I forgot about
throwback.
that one.
Yeah.
Is that like the mermaid?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that's a great choice. Wow.
Yeah. There's a mermaid in it. I'm into it. And I also thought he was so cute when I was younger.
Yeah.
A lot of those Disney stars definitely, I thought were super cute. Like the one from Luck of the Irish, Kyle Merriman.
Yeah.
Yes, I know his name. What a babe. What a babe.
Yeah. Or Brink. What's his name?
Eric Von Detten.
Eric Von Den. Yeah.
No, but to your point, you know what's so interesting? No, it's Lizzie, it's like I don't want to admit I know, but then like I can't not. Like,
Yeah.
it's imprinted. But you know what's funny is like this thing came out recently online that I want to say it was like Raven Simone came out with her Mount Rushmore of Disney Channel stars.
Oh.
And she was kind of saying like the OGs that she would put on what would be her, Shia LaBeouf, Hilary Duff, and I can't remember the last one. But like it
was someone random. I remember it was random. And if you don't know the name, then no one knows the name.
Yeah, seriously.
But that's the thing, right? Like Disney Channel stuff, I feel like we were all Disney kids, but it's very niche to your specific age. And even by a few years, you missed the boat. Like we basically were on the very tail end of the Hannah Montana stuff. We liked the music, but didn't even really watch the show. Sweet Life, you know.
Yeah, that was after.
High school you guys probably were like,
we were in high school, yeah.
Yeah, you were in high school because I was in middle school when that came out. And I was like kind of getting over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I feel like the younger gen is like Selena, Demi, Joe Bros, Miley. Like that's.
Yeah. I would still put Miley Cyrus on it.
I would put Miley on it.
I'd put her on anything though. I'm obsessed with her. So
love her.
Yeah. Did you watch the Hannah Montana special?
Yes, of course. But it was
we did too.
Like, what was that?
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
I was like, it was so awkward. It was like,
yeah.
Selena was on it for a second. She's like, it's been great. But then I was laughing because did you remember the YouTube video of them? Demi?
Yes. Yeah.
I know you know it, Brittany, because I remember you were obsessed with Miley or Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, but wasn't she mean to her friend? You're like, yeah, but they're just kids. And I was like, yeah. You're like, no,
whatever.
It's normal. Yeah, whatever. No, but like, do you remember the YouTube video? It was like Demi and Selena were like being, kids, and then Miley and her friend Amanda were like making fun of them, like mimicking them.
Yeah, they like that. It was almost like, do you remember when you used to take those photos on a Mac and like the Mac had filters and it was like all one of 4 filters? Do you remember like you go to the Apple store?
Oh, yeah.
They were sitting like that and like
wait, I do remember this now. Whoa.
Unlocked.
Yeah. So you're gonna watch it and be like, oh my God. And so I was like watching it, I was like, wait, they're talking, they're friends. Like to me, it's still like alive. Like this whole thing happened. I was like, they hate each other. But I was like, oh.
Yeah. It was like great to see it, but it was also like a random special. It was more for Miley, I think, than anyone else. Like she needed this. But
yeah, but her dad being there was like awkward and sad. I was like,
yeah,
he doesn't seem well. But I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Her mom's so cute. Tish.
Still stan it. Love Tish. Love Tish. Yeah.
Love her. Love everyone. I love the show. Danielle's like, should we watch it? I was like, yeah, sure. Put it on.
Ugh. See, this is why it's so great. Like Chris would never watch Hannah Montana with me.
He would. I'm
so annoying. Guys suck.
On that note,
That's all we got for today.
That's all we got for today.
We all learned today. Guys are not fun. They suck.
Moral of the story.
Oh my God, this was so much fun. Thank you so much, Lizzie, for coming on. This was a blast.
Yay, so fun.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
But yeah, make sure to like us, follow us, comment at us at snitchinpod on TikTok and Instagram. Go to our website, snitchinpodcast.com, and tell everyone you know about us.
Bye.
Thanks, Lizzie. Bye.
Bye.